Hey guys, welcome to Two Rocks and a Donkey. I'm Devo.
And this is Boise Mike.
What is up, guys? It's been fun. Been a fun few weeks. It's windy in Vegas right now, I'll tell you that. Mike, what are you playing here on the World Series of Poker?
Yeah, I'm playing a $100 PLO. It's 50 cent $1. So we'll see how this goes. I used to be really good at PLO. The competition has gotten better, so I'm probably a break-even player at PLO. That's what I found with my stats, and we'll talk more about my stats in a second.
Oh yeah, how are the stats? I'm gonna pop them up on the screen.
Yeah, February was great. So let me pull up the stats so I can talk a little bit more about it.
This is gonna be fun watching you do the stats and try and play at the same time.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I think I could do it, no problem. Okay, so cash games. I won $9,600. It was actually a lot better until this trip. The last day of February, I lost about $5,000. So it was much better than that. Also, when I went down to South Florida playing at the Hard Rock, I played 5, 10, 25. No limit.
Nice.
And I got unlucky in 3 huge hands where really equity-wise, I should have won an additional 8,000. So those numbers should be much higher. If we adjust for that, I should be out like 18,000 in cash games in February.
Oh, wow.
So it was a good month. Like I said, luck-wise, not so great. But what can you do? I was looking at my win ratio, and I see that it's below 50%. It's 49%. That's a little discouraging. But I think it has to do with game selection. I am playing games that I'm not good enough at. For example, PLO. A lot of the PLO games, I'm not good enough for the lineup. And so I really should stick to my bread and butter, which is no limit hold'em. I'm gonna pop bet this. I'm blocking the straight, and I'll take it down. There you go. So that was just a PLO bluff. It looks like we're heads up now. This isn't ideal for this cast, so I'm gonna sit out of this because it's gonna be too distracting. I don't want to be heads up.
Sit out next hand. There you
Yeah,
go.
sit out next hand. Okay.
I'm gonna find
Back. Apparently, as soon as I sat down, everybody was afraid, and they all just left.
Later.
So, I was looking around for another PLO table. Everybody left. I don't know what happened. There was no PLO
They
tables.
just died. Yeah,
they
that's
just
crazy.
died. They went from like 3 tables to 0.
So you had a pretty good February.
Yeah, I had a good February. So now we're playing No Limit Hold'em, $50 max, 25 cent, 50 cent.
Oh, nice.
Tiny stakes, but at least we can play a couple of hands and see how it goes. All right, so good February. I looked at my stats, realized that I should focus on the games that I'm playing well at. No Limit Hold'em, I was crushing, especially the specific stakes. I do really well in 2-5 all the way up to 5, 10, 25. And it depends on table selection, right? I've been struggling at some of the 10, 10, 20 and 10, 20, 40 tables that I'm playing at, which is bringing down my profitability. I also tend to lose at 1-3 when I occasionally play it, or 1-2. I think it's because I'm frustrated that I'm sitting at such low stakes, and I think about the fact that I can't make enough money at the table. That's my mindset. You got to have your mindset right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's funny.
Yeah. So I need to be in that range of 2-5 to.
Gotta pick the right game for you.
Exactly.
It's such a huge thing that everybody
huge.
talks about, and that's really important.
Absolutely.
And the stats don't lie, so.
Yeah. And I'm fairly new to this, so this is all kind of experimentation. You can learn from other people's experience, or look online for their advice, and I've been doing that, but there's something to be said about directly experiencing it. And what I'm learning is, game selection's huge, and eventually I'll get better at it. I'm also picking up Big O. That's one of the big games in where I'm from. And I think I'm doing all right at it. So you'll see my stats filtered for Big O and No Limit Hold'em cash games right now up in the screen somewhere.
Skip's
wherever
playing
it is.
the Big O tournament at the Win today, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, best of luck to Skip. I think it's a $600 buy-in.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the okay, we have 8-7 suited, we have a gut shot. I don't know what the guarantee is.
Oh, for the Win tournament?
Yeah, for the Win tournament. We're gonna go for the check raise here. But $600 buy-in, unlimited rebuys, I believe. Best of luck to Skip.
Yeah.
Check raise worked. All right.
Nice.
The
shovels.
I think with Big O and No Limit Hold'em cash games, I made a profit of 11,500 or 12,000, something like that. You'll see the stats pop up.
Sure.
And I think my win rate was probably somewhere around 50%. So not great. I should be winning more sessions. Once again, that has to do with table selection, of course. But you'll also see that my big blinds per hour win rate is close to 12. 12 big blinds per hour, which is fantastic. I'm trying to get in as much 510 and 510-25 as I can, but I'm being mindful of table selection. So if I don't see a good lineup, I'll stick to 2-5, and that's fine. It is fairly low stakes. I want to be playing higher stakes. I have the bankroll for it, and honestly, I have the bankroll to go up as high as 10, 20, 40. The lineup just has to be right. So
Gotta pick your spots.
that's right. Yeah. We'll start featuring some of the big sessions, some of the big hands.
You just had a big session with Action Mike out there in Ontario.
Yeah.
I've got that cooking. That'll be coming out.
Yeah.
Trish and I, we've been playing in the Misfits Poker League here in town just for fun because my wife wants to learn poker, and it's like a training league. So I've got a couple shorts from that coming out. That should be kind of fun. She takes me out in one.
Way to go, Trisha.
Yeah. That was fun. Man, yeah, so we did some cool stuff in the cooker, and yeah, we're really excited to have those come out. So you got any other big news?
Any other big news? So I got invited to the lodge streaming. So it's a 5-10-10 game with Match the Stack. So the game gets really big. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, the game gets huge over the session. Let's go ahead and be aggressive here. Why not? I'm going to raise that up. Kind of wish I did a pot size bet, but that's okay. So it starts off with a $2,000 cap buy-in. We're just going to fold that. And then it's Match the Stack. It quickly becomes 5-10-25, $25 straddle gets put on, and then shortly thereafter it goes to 5-10-25-50. I've seen 5-10-25-50, 100. There's huge pots sometimes. One of the streams I was watching, it was like a $56,000 pot. So really excited for that. I've been watching a lot of those streams to see how they're played and get a little scouting report on people who I might be matched up with. We're going to check this one back. And wow, that's a very aggressive bet from them. I'm going to call this.
Hey.
All right, we bank a king. Okay, the king is basically a bluff catcher at this point.
It's just a call, right?
But I'm gonna, let me think about this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to influence your play.
Top. It's a bluff catcher. They hit the diamonds.
Oh. Gross.
Yeah. It's hard to concentrate on both. Anyway.
What are you gonna do there? You think you're good?
Yeah. Well, they were polarized, so they either have a flush, a straight, or
Nothing.
a set, for example, or they have nothing.
Yeah.
And I suppose I wasn't blocking enough. I wasn't blocking the flush. Maybe I should have had a diamond in my hand.
It's my fault for making you do this podcast.
No worries. The stakes don't matter. I just lost $7 on that golf.
Oh no.
Never mind. I've lost $14,000 in a day before. So.
Hey. Well, that's wow.
Yeah. So the lodge stream, I'm gonna take. I've planned on taking 20,000 with me to put a risk. And I don't think I'll have all 20,000 on the table at once. I'll probably just keep it to like $4,000 buy-ins, maybe $5,000 buy-ins. So once we get to
what day is that? It's
April 5th.
April 5th.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully I win 5 figures.
Yeah, that would
10,000
be
plus.
And it'll be cool. We can go over some of your hands.
Yeah.
From the lodge.
Yeah.
That's exciting news. They are, what, is that Doug's poker room, yeah?
Yeah, and it was
Polk Doug.
Polk Doug. And it was Skull Mike that invited me.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, that's excellent news, and we're all rooting for you as per usual. So, Skip's down at the Wynn playing a tournament right now, and you're in town playing the cash.
Yeah.
You're not going to do any tournaments this weekend?
No, I'm not going to do any tournaments until I am just crushing it at cash. If I'm way ahead in cash, then I'll play a tournament or two.
Yeah.
There's a huge series going on, Win Millions. It's fantastic. There's good buy-ins, good guarantees.
Pretty crazy this weekend down there, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. Last night, every single table was filled with a game.
And it's NASCAR this weekend.
Yeah,
right?
NASCAR, yep. And
Boy, howdy!
There's a big convention going on, too. Conventions are really important to bring players.
Rich businessmen.
Yeah, right. Apparently not rich enough, though. The high-stakes room was empty last night. So all the lower stakes, 5, 10 on down, every single table was filled. High-stakes room, one table.
Wow.
One table of 10, 20, 40. I sat down and the table started to break. I just scared them all away. Just kidding. I don't play that table very often, so I'm sure they were all excited to have me there. They're like, here's the fish.
Oh man, that's fun. Well, I'm glad you had a good run in February, and hope we just keep it going.
Yeah.
And we got some fun shorts coming out. Oh yeah, I released a couple of those shorts from the Heads Up game are coming out here in a second, so really excited about those. So, hey, thanks for tuning in, guys.
This is Boise Mike.
I'm your favorite Donkey Devo.
Signing out with 2 rocks and a donkey. But first, make sure that you like and subscribe.
Yeah, and we'll be back on here chatting about, just how things are going. When you come back to Vegas next?
Come back with the family during spring break, so it's going to be, I think, somewhere around March 20th or so.
Oh, wow. All right, so yeah, maybe at the end of the month, we'll touch bases and, see how everything's been going and see how the lodge went. And, so we'll touch back in like a month.
Yeah, and we'll talk about results for March.
Sweet. See you guys in a month.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Let's check that one back.
Checking the vibes.
And call.